see what's gonna happen in this pistol round. Do you have Slane buying a smoke and 2 flashbangs, but the rest did go for Kevlar. Bernard purchasing a molly and a smoke, as well as Radical with a smoke and 2 flashbangs. So definitely a lot of utility back for SD Gaming. We are going to be throwing it out now, and it's not going to be proving very effective at the moment. As the bomb is making its way towards the mid side and eventually going to re-rotate towards the A bomb, but Fasher with the one pop from the side, executing Radical. And now SD Gaming, we've seen it time and time again, they're just boosting up in mid, but going for those vents and to get lucky here, but they are going to meet up with Slay in there. Slay with the one pop. Make that another one pop for Slay. And as he drops next hook, he's going to go for the peak again. Bernard's going to drop Kinzo. Kinzo with a second frag as well. So what a clean round for Asterion. Only losing 37 health points for Slay and
wow,
members still up. That's a really nice pistol round.
Yeah, that is like you said, so clean. Slane picking up some uncontested headshots there. Kinzo with 2 of his own as well. Fasher going in with 1. And now the SMG is in the FAMAS. And the M4 for Asterion. Against the Deagles, the PT-50s and the Glock of slightly different gaming. Looks like the B push is actually on. It's going to be Slane and Lewis Raven who are going to hold off the push towards this B bump site. So they're actually going to boost 2 players up in mid. They're actually going to boost up the bomb in mid. And now the push is on back towards middle. Gonna seize control of middle. Maybe throw off Asterion a little bit. Maybe bait them into thinking this is a B. Forcing out some rotates, but Asterion's having none of it as of yet. And now the push is back towards B. Lewis Ravo. Slane though, still in that B bomb site. They haven't fallen for the fake. Cillian and Radical will fall. Bernard will get one of his own there. But look at Slane. He picked up 4 there. Brilliant round from him.
He got 3 in fact, but nevertheless it's still
Did he
really
get 3?
good. Yeah.
Wow, my bad.
Did. But nevertheless, I mean, it's going to increase his bank account so much, and it's going to stick to that SMG as well as Lewis Ravo, which is completely justified since SD Gaming haven't got a bomb plant down yet, so they're not going to be able to purchase anything. They're going to be sticking to those Glocks and just hope for the best. If they get a bomb down, that's going to be great news, but can they do it? So far, I mean, they've not really been able to get close to those bomb sites. And there is Fasher immediately shutting down that push. 2 players down. Kinzo's going to follow up with a double kill himself as well. Amos is going to put a bullet into next Fox right there, and that's a 3-0 scoreline.
Yep.
I have to say, the total frag count of SD Gaming sits at 1.
1, and that is just Bernard who picked up a kill there. Yep, it's not a very good opening phase here for SD Gaming. Couldn't force anything on the Tech 9 or the PT-50 and Deagle buy up. Let's see if they can do something in the gun round now. Slane and Amos are feeling confident. They're sticking to those inferior guns, the FAMAS and the SMG. Amos is gonna Molotov towards Squeaky. Gonna do a big load of damage on the next Fox. 21 HP on the next Fox. Slane will actually put that SMG to good use. We'll pick up the first frag there. Kinzo takes Anxiary as he tries to push in the side. Arcane will get the revenge frag there onto Kinzo. Amos in the meantime with that FAMAS picking up 2 frags. Now it's all on Arcane who gets taken out from Fasher. There was no chance for SD Gaming in this round.
Well, 4-0 indeed, and yeah, SD Gaming just getting cleaned up straight away, and they're going to be buying up some Deagles, but I'm afraid that's Asterion are not going to fall for that. They're just going to destroy them again and lose Ravo. They all going to go for a fast peek towards the B side. Bernard is going to be there. Bernard is just going to quickly shoot there and actually going to go for the re-peek, and lose Ravo still watching it. Does miss the shot. Going for the re-peek. throws out a cheeky grenade, and yeah, SD Gaming just slowing down the pace, hoping to get a peek in and potentially unlock a side, but so far that really hasn't been working out either. So next folks being down by Fasher, AK shot through the head. And that is not a good thing right here, and SD Gaming opting to go for a little bit of a boost and maybe get some mid control.
Yep, Radical up that boost. Firing off some shots with that deagle towards Fasher. Fasher in the meantime on the 37 HP. One more deagle shot to the body will do the trick. Let's see if Radical can deliver on that part. Arcane in the meantime with two quick double deagles. 2 1-deags there. Fasher will take him down though, but can Fasher hold this oncoming onslaught? Will pick up one before he gets dropped by Xillion there, and now a 2-on-2 situation. Lewis Ravo and Slain have it all to do. Zrevo still has a Molotov and a flashbang. Slain with a flashbang as well. Of course, they're playing against non-armored opponents, but still, can be a very dangerous situation. Exactly when Xillion does that, will take down Slain there. Does he realize that the Lewis Ravo has actually just pushed in the side? Well, Radical will, and he will take down Lewis Ravo. A full eco round with only a few deagles turns into a nightmare there for Asterion, as SD Gaming will pick up their first round in a, well, in a flashy way, so to say.
Yeah, I mean, so unexpected that Asterion just loses this round. It just lost the grasp of it. Those deagles proving quite effectively. Lewis Ravo, seen him do it the first match week, just going for that wall bang, but Radical now picking up the 8 OP, shutting out Fasher early on. It's gonna leave SD Gaming with a man up, seeing that Kinzo's gonna drop Xillion. And well, 4-4 with the bomb on A main. See, Arcane and Squeaky. Bernard's been shut down, so that's gonna be your lurker down. So definitely Asterion are gonna be knowing here what's gonna be happening. Having that lurker down on B is definitely gonna give all this information away, and Zrevo is gonna go back just a little bit. Most top of the rat container. It's gonna take out next, folks. Really easy frag for him. Arcane though does chime back with a frag of his own, but not too much health points remaining for SD. As Arcane now being dropped to 16 by the molly. Could they still do it with such a low health points? Not gonna happen. Kinzo is gonna take out Arcane. And where is the cover for Radical? Was he not watching?
Yeah, well, it was actually Kinzo who was behind that smoke, and Arcane walked out too far, but Radical landing a brilliant shot there onto Kinzo, who was jumping up on the side. Slain will take down Radical though, but Kinzo is actually going to pay a little respect there to Radical. Giving him a nice shot, as it was indeed. Now 5-1, and looks like, well, Bernard is buying up. His teammates are now following up in his footsteps. 2 Tech-9s, a UMP, and 2 AKs. Not the best buy in the world. As Slain is not expecting this. Slain is expecting them to be on full eco, as he picked up an SMG. So maybe this could go horribly wrong here for Slain. He's gonna get Molotov out of the angle there over towards Checkers. He's gonna sit behind that smoke and below that vent room. Maybe gonna pick up some kills. Well, he doesn't. Bernard just walks past him and he's like, well, you don't belong here. I'm gonna take you down. As the push is on towards B, or at least the fake is on towards B. For so far, Lewis Ravo will take down next Fox as he shows a little bit too much shoulder there, and Lewis Ravo is quick on the trigger. It's now a 4-on-4 situation. Still looking not all too bad here for SD Gaming. I mean, Xillion though. Look at the HP on Xillion. Bernard getting tagged up once more. A little bit from that fire. Amos though is now shutting down the hopes and dreams here for SD Gaming in this round, as he picks up 2 quick frags. Lewis Raven in the meantime gets tagged once again from Bernard. Will peek around quickly with that AWP, take down Bernard after Fasher had taken down Radical there.
Wow. Yeah, well, 6-1 and a 5-round lead for Asterion. It's not looking very good here for SD. They're on 2K and they can't be buying anything right now. So that's gonna mean probably another round in for Asterion, unless something weird happens. No deagles for SD Gaming though. Just the one from Radical. Did put out Lewis Rave out of the equation, but Slane's gonna return the favor. Bernard's gonna fall down as well to Slane. Kinzo! Oh, just Arcane. Just coming out with his one pop sometimes. Did it before on the A side. Can he do it again? Moso gonna peek around the corner, gonna shut down Nexox and Arcane. Oh, can he find himself a hat trick? Does so. USPS to finish up Xilianer. 7-1. And really comfortable lead for Asterion.
And just to look at the power that Asterion are delivering, like 3 players on 9 for 2. We have Amos, Fasher, and Slane topping that scoreboard. That is a very convincing way to pick up a lead like this in this game. 7-1 it is, as Slane will once again pick up a kill there onto Bernard. Bernard not having the best of games. We praised him. Told he was a player to watch. He could keep up his good work. Well, he's now 2 for 9, so it's not really working out as of yet. Looks like it will actually be a pause here for Asterion. Probably a technical pause, because they have no problems on the tactical behalf of this game so far, so
Yeah,
push
indeed,
is on towards A.
Indeed, like you said, there's no real reason as to why they would call a timeout, except the tech. Damn me.
Technical difficult.
Just like me.
Yeah.
Sometimes things do go wrong, but it's Lewis River again timing out. But yeah, on to you, Dins.
Yep. Well, Luis Revo not having it. He's playing well, but he's not having the best of luck with his connection. As timer will commence, surely Luis Revo will come back quickly. As I think this is just a game crash. At least I hope it's just a game crash. As yeah. 8-1 so far, Rick. Looking very strong on their CT side here, Asterion. I have to mind you that Asterion are actually one of the few teams who have mixed it up in the map pool. They've played Catch, Mirage, and Cobblestone, but they have proven their worth before on Cashier. They beat Royal Lions 16-1, and that is just harsh. So,
yeah. Especially considering as well that Royal Lions, they do often take a little bit more rounds of the more experienced teams in the Benelux scene. But yeah, it's definitely proving now that Asterion are hammering through SD Gaming, and again, the money situation for SD is not going to be good. They are just going to be buying a couple of Tech 9s, maybe a head armor as well, but that's maybe just an idea to go B and hope for the best, you know, matchmaking style.
Yeah, but I have to say, like, the way Asterion play that B side with Slane and Luz Revo sometimes opping over there as well, it can either go well, like when Luz Revo misses his first shot, you're in. Like, if you can hop around the corner then and just pick him up with the Tech 9, you're good to go. But if he doesn't, and maybe because you're all basically, when you push B, you're all standing behind each other. You basically give him the opportunity to pick up a collateral. Maybe 2, maybe even 3 kills, you know?
I think the danger is as well is that Lewis Revo often uses the wall bang as well.
Yep, true.
So that's going to be a lineup as well. So yeah, but either way, like, if Lewis Revo doesn't connect his shots, I feel like Lewis Revo is like the kind of player that's just going to kick himself for not hitting those shots.
Yep.
And that's, if SD Gaming do capitalize on that, then they should have that B-bomb side.
Yeah, well, but as of right now, Lewis Revo has nothing to worry about on behalf of hitting the shots. I mean, look at his teammates. If he doesn't hit the shots, his teammate will. Because the scoreboard is very evened out in a very high percentage of frags gained. Look at that, 11, 10, and 9. It's just a brilliant... Look at Lewis Revo. Wow, oh, it's this again. We've seen this before. Lewis Revo just spawned on the T-spawn on top
Literally
of
on
Next Fox
top.
head.
What?
Yeah, he spawned on top of Next Fox. This is next level meta.
Okay.
So
Well, that's gonna mean a server reset. Or they're not.
So basically, Slain is telling them he told Lewis Raven to rush T spawn. Well, that's what he did. It's not really the way.
Just teleport in there. Spawn on an Xbox in console.
Wow, they're actually trying to, not reset the round. They're gonna allow him to run back or something like that. Okay.
Really?
He's actually SD Gaming are actually giving him a P250.
Oh my god, that would have been so hilarious.
Oh, the round is actually already backed up, but that would have been so hilarious. Like, off you go, son. Bye bye. Have fun.
Sportsmanship.
Oh, it was almost a brilliant piece of sportsmanship, but glad it is resolved in a more professional manner, so to speak, thanks to the quick ESL admins. So we'll get this game going in a very quick moment. Yeah, we're going live once again, and this time Luz Revo is not in T-spawn, for as far as I can see. Well, let's see where the next level strat of SD Gaming is actually going to bring them. Luz Revo have seen something, but well, as of right now, it doesn't really matter because Kinzo's going to pick up 2. Nevertheless, Luz Revo 6. Oh, he lands a shot there onto Arcane. Brilliant little wallbang there. He's just like, okay, I can't see you. You're behind the wall. Hang on. Let me just try this. Maybe he did see something after all in T-spawn, Rick.
Yeah, well, maybe Lewis Raven was there after all. But no. Okay. But yeah, it's all on to Bernard and Radical, and collectively only having 6 strikes in the back. So they are going to just run towards that B side. Slano is going to be there, ready to receive them. Dust down Radical through the smoke. Bernard has not got the bomb. He's on the bomb side, but that's not going to be enough. Slane's just going to push him down. Fasher they get taken out, but that's all the damage that has been done in this round. And yeah, Asterion, they're on a roll here.
Yeah, they are indeed. And whatever plan SD Gaming had thought up there, it didn't really work. Kinzo made short work of those plans. As 9-1 it is right now. Luz Revo is just going to prove his worth there. Not the Radical. Takes his head clean off with that AWP, and now it is Kinzo who comes up with a double once again. Next Fox and Xillian down. It's now on Arcane and Bernard. Arcane will reply onto Fasher though. He loses a lot of HP in the process. 16 HP left on Arcane. Bernard only has a Tech 9 and a smoke and a flash. And 24 bullets in a dream. Just gonna drop out that Tech 9. Gonna pick up the AK from Arcane. Smart little move there. Arcane had no HP anyway. Needs to rely on that quick headshot. Do they realize though that it is Kinzo who has been boosted over? Well, Bernard doesn't. Jumps in his crosshairs. Kinzo with his 3rd of the round. Arcane now 17 HP. He made his way in the vent, but Luz Revo is going to deny him any possibility of picking up kills in that round. 10-1, Rick. This is turning out to be a stomp.
Yeah, well, not to be expected. But then again, I mean, you're facing Asterion. SD Gaming really need to step up their game right now if they want to have any sort of chance. And, well, Radical making his way with an AWP towards the squeaky area. Bit unorthodox, but I guess he's just going to hold that push and make sure nobody does go there. So, it is Bernard once again lurking on the B side, but not going to be finding anyone as both the CT players actually opting to go for a little bit of a back defense, you know? Take it easy and not over push things. And I like the fact that Asterion do that. You see a lot of teams, you know, when you're 10-1, they tend to get overconfident and make silly mistakes. Asterion definitely not making those right now, but I kind of think they know that's going to be a good round, obviously. And they want to be ready for it when SD Gaming do come charging in. So Kinzo with a bit of a pre-fire through the smoke. No one was there though. Nextfox and Bernard are gonna shut down 2 players. So 1 frag each. Kinzo was trying back with a frag of his own onto Bernard and nearly gonna connect to 1-on-2 quad, but the bomb now is being planted. 3-on-4 after plant situation. Can they still do this one, Dins?
Well, it is Radicals in a brilliant position. They're boosted up on that quad area. Kinzo, surely if he peeks out, he's not going to realize it. Well, Skane is not going to realize it as well as he gets taken out from the AWP of Radical. Luzerafa will reply with one of his own. Radical with his second frag. They're not sure why Kinzo was not pre-aiming that angle, but Luzerafa now has to back off. Surely has to salvage that AWP and get his butt out of there. Gonna get pushed though. Well, Radical trying to wallbang Luzerafa. Gonna try and give him a taste of his own medicine. Not gonna work though. 10-2. Look at the money on Asterion. This is well, they have so much money. They can still buy up easily.
Yeah, they're not being nitty gritty about it as well, because you do see Slane and Amos both buying helmets as well as Fasher.
Well,
that's kind of what I appreciate about Kinzo. You know, he knows the T's got AKs, and it's like, why invest in a helmet? But yeah, let's not moan about that again. As Radical did just finish off Fasher, so maybe gonna open things up for SD Gaming here. But yeah, we're gonna take it quite slow. Zillianer pushed up on check his area, but he's gonna fall back as Bernard has just been shut down by Slane. Most is just gonna hold steady on the forklift. Well, SD Gaming still decide about what to do, and Xiliana now being shut down on the checkers area. Courtesy of Luzerafa. And most likely SD Gaming will go towards that A side and see if they can pull it off. I mean, Kinzo and Amos are going to be ready and waiting for them if they do. And Arcane sneaking around in mid has been spotted though by Kinzo, just jumping up and down from those boxes. And Arcane has just been shut down by Amos. Brilliant little teamwork there from Kinzo and Amos, just peeking both at the same time. Radical, what can they do about it? I mean, Radical's got himself 1 frag, but his teammates are not working for it. Radical is taken out. But Kinzo quickly fall afterwards, but Amos will be there to rescue once again. 11-2. There's Asterion well in the lead, and it's going to be a hard reset yet again.
Yeah, like you said, they're a brilliant little team communication between Kinzo and Amos there. Kinzo just called to Amos. He's pushing up highway. Amos instantly peeked, took his head clean off. Brilliant little combination there. Amos is playing that A side solo most of the time, because it is now actually Fasher who is playing from highway. We'll pick up Bernard as well. Looks like it will actually be an A push. Amos is surely going to call this out before he gets 1 headshot. Is he going to land the second? Yes, he will. Doesn't land the third, but Luzerafa and Fasher come in to take down Xilian and Xbox there. 12-2 right now, and this is wow. This is a beating, a grand beating.
You can say that for sure. I mean, just Deagles and a scout to hand for Xilianer, and well, yeah, a 12-2 scoreline is, you'd say it's over, and you can see Fasher taking out Radical early on, and that's gonna be your Deagler gone as well. Bernard's being dropped to 25 HP. Mo's gonna take care of Arcane right there, and oh yeah, SD Gaming on the back foot yet again. There's just not too much to say about it. I mean, SD Gaming just not really, you know, maybe not working as a collective, not as well as the Asterion do.
No, they're not, and Asterion, they're just, you can just see that they're not even doing that much fancy stuff. They're just They're just playing their game. They're holding their sides. Kinzo will take down Asterion in the checkers area there. Is he gonna find Bernard as well? No, he doesn't. Bernard will actually find him with that deagle. Raven will take down Bernard. Now it's all on Next Fox. He's gonna try and flash himself in here. Amos gonna come in the back. Will take down Amos actually. And he will get taken down from Fasher there. 13-2, Rick. This is we told our viewers this would be the game to watch, Rick. And now this is happening.
Well, it appears that the Venco Royal Lions so far was a better game. I mean, mistakes happen. Still, SD Gaming down but not out just yet. But I doubt it's gonna happen. I mean, as soon as Asterion win the pistol, it's likely to be over.
Yeah, if the Asterion also pick up this pistol, they could just close it out 16-2. And still wouldn't be the biggest result, or let's say the cleanest result they got. They remember they beat Royal Lions 16-1 on cash. So, but if they keep on doing it like this, it is starting to become very clear that cash is a very strong map for the Asterion boys, as they are proving that as of right now. They're going to start on the T side now. Only need 3 rounds, like you said. If they can pick up this pistol, it's over.
And you think, by now, teams would, well, certainly after this, I mean, certainly after this match, Asterion versus SD Gaming. It depends on the scoreline. But if Asterion, say they have to we're going to win 62 scoreline, you'd say teams are just going to veto out cash against Asterion. That would be the most sensible thing to do, right?
Yeah. Well, Svein, speaking of sensible things to do, that is one of the most sensible things you can do in a round like this. Just pick up a clean headshot there. Asterion gets deleted out of the game. And Svein is going to move around, tries to take down Arcane. Arcane is moving to be stronger there in that fight. Fasher in the meantime, going to pick up Bernard. B-bomb site was completely at the grasp of Asterion, as it is now a retake situation here for SD Gaming. Radical will actually take down Lewis Ravo with a clean USP headshot. Fasher, though, replies with another frag there. Headshot onto Radical. Amos knows now that Arcane is towards the checkers there. Fasher will take him down, and this is the worst case scenario here for SD Gaming. 14-2 for Asterion, and this is over, Rick.
Yeah, it is. Like we said,
wrote.
Asterion, they win the pistol, and well, maybe the deagle is gonna be put to good use. I mean, the one or 2 rounds SD Gaming got was one of them was with deagles, so you never know. Let's not count them out just yet. But a lot of the Asterion players make that all of them are gonna make their way towards the A9. They're actually with the P90 getting a double kill, but does get deagle by most. But the bomb side will be in the firm hands of Asterion players. Slain though, getting down by Netflix. And Bernard's gonna full up with a frag of Vasher. 2-1-2. Possible, Bernard. Oh wow, Radical. Just drops a nose. Pretty much a mile away, but Radical does go down 59 of lose Ravo. And there's only 10 health points on Bernard. And Bernard's gonna have to play this one really clever. Oh, lose Ravo. Too strong with the reflexes. Gonna take out Bernard. It's gonna be a match point secured, 15-2, and that's most likely gonna be the match as well.
Lewis Ravo with the reflexes. Well, it is gonna be a very awkward force buy here for SD Gaming. Bernard is actually gonna help his opponents a little bit. Tosses an 8 out towards spawn. As right now, this is surely the closing round here for Asterion. They only have 3 deagles, another shotgun, and a UMP to fight against. I mean, they've done it against better guns on the CT side, so it's I'm sure this is just going to be a clean round. There's basically not much to say about this round. Asterion's just going to play it slow. They know that slightly different gaming have forced it up with everything they can, and they also know that they don't need to push fast right now because they have that big gun advantage. They just need to spot out the players and pick them off one by one. Well, Bernard is not going to allow Amos to do any of that, as he will get A brilliant little 1D there before Fasher takes him down. Arcane will take down Fasher as Xillion will take down Kinzo. Goes Ravo replies on Xillion though. Those Deagles have proven their worth actually before for SD Gaming. Slane though, it's not allowing Arcane to do any more damage in this round. Slane with another there onto next Xbox now. So goes Ravo against Radical. The auto shotgun versus the AK. Just pops his legs there, Radical. Oh, that is disgusting to close it out like that. 16-2. Rick, Asterion walking over, well, basically running them over with a freight train.